Hello everyone. Every video I've made today I've had to put my shirt down. Okay. This is Tarot Between Sisters. Welcome. I am Lady Phoebe and today we're going to do an oracle message with some oracle cards. Oh, I love this deck. Just the feeling of like the cardstock. It's like a matte kind of finished card. And it just sounds nice. It's lovely, it shuffles well. Like it's just one of those decks that you're excited when it's time to do an oracle reading. You're like, oh, I know exactly what deck I'm gonna use. Okay, so we are gonna do like strength, heart, wants you to know, and potential blockage. So your strength, willing, release. Okay, that just like speaks to my heart right now. So one of your strengths is that you are willing to release old thought patterns, old traumas, old hurts, old stagnant thoughts. And if you think of, I always want to call these pussy willows, and they are not pussy willows. Dandelions, but what are they called at this point? Leave it in the comments. Anyway, if you can imagine this and the wind comes and then these seeds just float away. So this is your original form, and then you realize, well, it's time to change, or it's time to move on. It's just time to go seed something else and put my thoughts into something else. And then those seeds fly up, and then they go and they trickle and they walk, they go with the wind, and they don't care where they land, right? They just completely trust that where they land is the exact place that they need to, and they're gonna have the right soil, they're gonna have the right light, they're gonna have the right water, and they just trust. And then they land where they land, and then they seed, and then they sprout new flowers. Like, oh, that is beautiful. Even as I'm talking, I'm like just enjoying this feeling of being in the wind. And I love it. Like, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And there's a little butterfly there too. Okay, so that is your strength. Willing, release. You're willing to let go of stuff. What does your heart want you to know? Tender embrace. This card always reminds me of my friend Kara. Willing release, or no, that was, sorry, tender embrace. I think it was 2 words. Tender embrace. So your heart wants you to know that it's okay to ask for a hug. Your heart wants you to know that it's okay, that if you need a hug, give a hug. Go to someone, give them a hug, and just feel that tender embrace. Like allow the energy, allow yourself to share some energy with somebody in a very tender way. And I want to say a respectful way too, but like just allow yourself a hug. Even if it's from your animal or whatever, like your heart just wants you to know it's okay to hug again. I know in the last little bit, like whatever, I don't talk about COVID on this channel because I don't want to, but we've been told that hugging is bad, right? Like, but I'm telling you, human beings need touch. Right, William? Right? Puppies need touch. You want to come up? Okay. Ooh, we need touch. We do. Even if people don't experience love through touch, every now and then they need a hug. Like we need to experience touch. And so this is saying it's okay to touch again. Like it's okay to not be afraid. Excuse me. That's my voice. Like, so there's, okay, honestly, just that my voice did that right when I was talking about this, there's a huge block to touching. A huge block to touching because I didn't like, my voice was like, no, don't say it's okay to touch. No, don't say it's okay to touch. I'm scared of touching. So this is maybe a little bit deeper than I originally thought. It's okay to touch again. It's okay to hug. It's okay to not look at your human being like we're gonna kill each other. It's okay. Like we need to hug again. We need to hug again. And it's funny that he came up right when the tender embrace card came up. Like it's okay to hug. Go hug somebody today. Go hug somebody. Hey buddy, do you want to go hug me? Do you want a hug? Oh my God, okay. And this is a potential blockage. Quieting the mind. Okay. Right away, I'm getting visions of iPads, iPhones, TVs. Look at, we stopped talking about physical touch. Oh, I thought he was gonna jump off right then and the timing was gonna be perfect. Really, dude? But he's going to jump down soon. He jumped up for this tender embrace and then he wanted to go away. Oh my God, I love this puppy dog. Okay, sorry. I get this inundated with information thing. And we get stuck in this need to know everything. And so the only thing that we think we have at our disposal to know stuff is by looking things up on the iPhone, watching YouTube videos, watching the news, and so we're inundated by this information, data being crammed down our throats, and it never gives us a minute to stop and be quiet. And so a potential blockage, like how much quiet time do you allow yourself without any electronics on? How much quiet time do you actually allow yourself? And it's funny, I'm like talking to you and you're watching a YouTube video. I get it. But there should be quiet time that you just allow yourself every day. Even if it's just you thinking of your day. Like I do 2 meditations a day. Right when I first wake up in the morning, like before my feet hit the ground, before I have done anything, I literally change the position of my pillow. This is real facts, okay? He's sleeping on my left-hand side. My cat's normally on my head or somewhere around in the bed. I wake up at 8:30, 8:40 every morning. And the only thing I do between waking up and whatever, I shift my pillow so that I can sit up, because I like when I'm lying down, I don't want to fall asleep, right? So I sit up in my bed and I quiet down and I have meditation. And that's how I start my day. And I'm not going to lie to you and say that it's always quiet. No, I'm like, but I'm allowing things to sit in. Sometimes I have really epic dreams that have really amazing messages in them. So I allow the dream to come back in and I just, okay, what did that mean? What's going on here? I thank Spirit. I set an intention for my day, what I want out of my day, what I hope to happen out of my day. Also, I give up control of my day. I give it to Spirit to guide, because if I'm in control of my day, it sucks. But if I allow Spirit to take my day, I find that it works out a lot better for everyone and myself included. So I have quiet time and I try to do my best to quiet down and just sit and just be gracious and have gratitude and just appreciate. Like I just had a little quiet moment. How many times a day do you do that? Literally right there. What was that, 10 seconds? And I am not kidding, I did not have one thought in my head. I just breathed out and I just thought, oh, and there was not one thought that crossed my mind. How many times a day do you let yourself do that? And then I do my day, and then at night, right before I go to sleep, I do the exact same thing, and my intention shifts a little bit because the day is done. So I thank Holy Spirit for what I got to do that day, the lessons that I got to learn, and I go to bed and I put my dreams with the Holy Spirit as well. I give that to them as well, so that they can guide the dreams. So those are 2 times, and I could probably do it more maybe throughout the day. You don't have to do it 2 times. Like literally what I just did right there, I think that I was guided to do that to show you how simple, and you can do it anywhere. I literally took a deep breath and I exhaled and I closed my eyes and I sat there for 10 seconds. And it felt amazing. So what is a potential blockage? Is that you are not quieting your mind enough. And through quieting your mind, you'll get some answers that you've been looking for outside of yourself. Through all the social medias and through TV and whatever. All the answers are inside of us. There's nothing outside that we can find that matches anywhere close to the answers that we can go if we go within. So the fact that they're saying quiet the mind, and that's your potential blockage, that's something to take on and really try to do. Really try to do. And another thing too, if you do take your minutes where you close your eyes and you try to sit quietly, if you are having a hard time being quiet, don't judge it. It's all about you going through the motion of just sitting and saying, I am taking this time for myself to quiet, and whatever comes of it, comes of it. But I'm taking this moment for myself. There, I did it again. I just took a moment for myself. And it feels amazing. That one I did have a thought, but again, I'm not going to judge it. But I just take some time. And take some time to, I said this in another video too. So the ego speaks first and the loudest. So it's when you hear something in your head and it's normally fast and it's loud, that's the ego. And it's this inundation to listening to it, because if you stop and quiet, because love always speaks secondly and it speaks quietly. Love is peaceful. And so if you can quiet the mind, you get more in touch and you recognize more what it's like to listen to love and listen to spirit. If you're constantly in this state of being not reactive, but being stimulated, if you're constantly being stimulated like that, that's ego. And quieting the mind invites love to speak to us. And we start listening to love more, and we start, like I said, recognizing what it feels like to listen to love. And like I said, it's peaceful, it's calm. Like even listen to my energy right now. I just got very peaceful and I got very quiet and very calm. And that's when you're quieting the mind and you're not letting yourself be stimulated consistently. Then you start letting the loving things in. And then you can start looking at things through a loving lens. And then the world will change, my friend. The world will change. And with that, I think we're done. What do you think? Think we're done? You got kisses? He just gave me the funniest look. Do you got kisses? He's like the side eye. He's like the best side eye guy I have ever seen. You got kisses? His side eye, man. No one can compare to your side eye, my friend. And he does it all the time. Like I can just imagine what he's thinking. Like, what the fuck you doing, bitch? All right. He loves me though. My puppy loves me. All right. Have a fantastic day. Choose love, then choose love again. And be compassionate to yourself and be compassionate to others. Okay? Mwah! Bye.